Another tactics training, the second one this day. Let's go. Black to play. So how to win? How to win, that's the question. So should we give a checkmate somehow or something else? The king cannot move. King cannot move. Maybe queen f4 just to creating a checkmate threat. Probably we need to give this one. Oh, no. No, so that's not working. Bishop f3, wow, that's the way. Okay. Like f3 was not good because queen e3, but bishop f3. Maybe knight g3 takes, and then queen b6 with the idea of queen g1 checkmate. Ooh, queen b6 first, actually. Wow. And now a knight. No, not knight g3. Oh my god. The queen takes and then knight g3. Ooh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a beautiful checkmate. Hello everyone. Hello, hello. Wow, this was amazing. So then checkmate, take, and then it's a checkmate. Wow. Checkmate. Wow. White to move. Yeah, Queen h7 looks strong. No. Not yet. Thinking d5 takes, knight takes d5, but that's maybe just too slow. Knight h5 maybe, and then check and then knight d5. Or we, I don't know if it's necessary to start with the. Oh, let me just go back so here. Ah no, if queen h7, king f8, knight d5, then he can play maybe knight f6 to come back to defend. Okay, wow, so it's necessary to do it this way. Okay. Actually, I think queen c3 was the same. Same good, no? Queen c3 because of, yeah, same with captures, then queen c7 checkmate. Okay, white to play. It would be nice to open up the diagonal for the bishop, I think. D4 bishop. Rook takes f7, queen takes f7, queen takes h7, queen takes pawn, checkmate. Wow. That's it, I think. And look, now I'll open up for the bishop. Ooh. No. One moment. Yeah, now the king comes. Wow, white to play. Okay, now we can just go between the pawns and win them. So this is a triangulation. There are different ways to make the triangulation. The important thing is we need to force black to move from this position. We can start with king c4 or king d4. What's this? Why to move? What's going on here? So I think we just need to go to the other side, no? King b3, king b7, king c3, king c6, king d4, king d6. Yeah, I was thinking to walk around the pawn. I don't know if there will be something special here. King e4, king e6. King f4, king f6. King g4. King e6. King g5, king e5. Wow. Oh. Okay, and then we will play just b5, I think. We can just play b5 here. And then go, because this is a fixed pawn, we go here, and then we will reach one of the key squares, and the three squares near the pawn we reach, and then we win king d6. So that's the same. Okay, so this was an idea. This is an important idea here. Play b5. And now, and then when the pawn is fixed on the sixth rank, we need to reach now c6, d6, or e6. So we go for this one. Now we reach the square, and now we win the pawn no matter what he will do. Okay, why to play? Wow. Wow, these are challenging ones. It's a good question. If you want to, yeah, we need to play g4, h5, g5. No, we cannot do this because then our g5, g4, h5, g5, h4, and we cannot catch the pawn anymore. That's just queens. So g4 is surely not good because after h5 it's a draw. So king d2, probably the move. King d2. Let's say h5, king e3, king f5, king f3, king f6, king e4, king e6, f5, king f6, king f4. Yeah, we just win it. No, win the pawn, no. No, this is not good. No. I will not play g4. So maybe this is the key. So when to play, because after h5, okay, we cannot play king f3, h5, king e, because king g plays king g4 then. Hallelujah. Huh. Wow, maybe we play g4, king takes g4, king e4, h5. No, that's just not good. That's just too much, because we queen at the same time. We can go to the other direction, maybe. It's one idea. King f2, but then king g4, king h2, h5, king f2, h4, takes, king e3. Maybe that's also not that bad. Actually, that looks also winning. But if we take on h4, he takes the f4 pawn. Oh la la. what king d4, h5, king d5, king g4, king e5 takes, we queen, he queens. It's probably just draw. Let's go back to calculate from the beginning. So king d2, king f5, king e3, h5. How was it this? Sorry, no, h6, and then after king f3 there was h5. Okay, oh man, this is even so king d2, king e5, king f5, king e3, h6. Like if you can, so king f3 is not, then maybe king d4 or king f2 or pawn g4. King f2, then king g4 he plays. King g2, h5, king f2, h4. Take, he takes on f4, let's draw. So, wow. So probably that's not going anywhere. King f2, what if king d4, then pawn h5? What if king d4, pawn h5, king d5, pawn h4, if we take it, he takes on f4, and then he wins the f-pawn. Huh! Wow! So king c2, king f5, king e3, h6. g4, king takes g4, king e4, h5, f5, h4, f6, h3, f7, h2, check. He gets to the check. So probably it's not good, king e4. I mean g4 sacrificing, it's not good. Huh. Okay, but if king d4, then h5, yeah. Yeah, but how will be later? King d2, king e2, king d2, king f5, king e3, h6. If g4, king takes g4, king e4, pawn h5, pawn f5, pawn h4, f6, h3, f7, h2, queen, he queens and check. That's not good if you got to check after queening. If he starts to get the checks. So king d2, king f5, king e3, h6. King f2 and king g4. King g2, pawn h5. King f2, pawn h4. We take it, then he takes on f4, and then he's good. So it looks like it's not king f3, not king f2, not g4, and not king d4, but then it's king e2. Then king g4. Then king f4. Okay, king e2, king g4, king f2. Okay, so king e2, king g4, king f2. If h5, then king e3. If king takes g3, then we queen first, and then give a check, and then that's we were probably win because his king is in the queen is in the corner. Okay, this check, check, queen, then check, check, check. Checking king f2, queen g4, checking h2, king f2, that wins. Okay, so we are now probably there. So king e2, if h5 there, then king f3, and then we can go forward with king e4. That's just me. So king e2 need to play king g4, then king f2. Goes back to f5, then go to e3, king e4, g4, king e4 takes, and then we are quicker. Wow. Okay, this is the thing, I think, actually. Ha, no. That's not the thing. So we can just do this simply. Ah, no, this is just bad. Okay. So now we go to the other direction, yeah. This means okay. What? Yeah, this is what I said, we go back. No, this is also a draw. Now, or now king. Okay, now we can just go forward. Ooh, okay, let's go back and see this one again. This is complicated. So king d2, king f5, king e3, h6. King f2 is a waiting move. Yeah, if h5 then king f3, that's good. Then if king g4, then king f1, king pawn, let's say pawn. No, king e2 actually. No. So king d2, king f5, king e3, h6, king f2, king g4, king e2, h5, and then king e3. Wow, 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 wow. And just king e4 if it takes. Yes. Whew. This was hard. So white to play, white to play. Yeah, we come with the king to always threatening to catch the pawn. And then checkmating in the end. Wow. Wow. Only 2 kings and 2 pawns on the board and still quite complicated. Chess is so rich in possibilities. So, yeah, white wants to stop the pawn and at the same time queen his own pawn. And also probably white wants to stop the black king if he wants to stop the white pawn. Wow, these are tough. I looked this before, but so like let's say king c5, pawn g5, pawn b4, g4, king d4. King g5, b. Come on, this, king g5, b5. King f5, b6. Yeah, I cannot catch it. So king c5, g5, b4. Some of the teams sometimes here to be ready for 2 different actions. So maybe the white king need to be ready to block the black king and at the same time catch the black pawn. Okay, so king c5. g5. b4, let's say king g6. b5. Okay, so he cannot catch the pawn actually. Needs to immediately come with the king if he wants to catch the pawn, like king c5, king g6, b4, king f7, then king d6, king e8, king c7. And we queen first. Okay, so king c5, king g6, b4, king f7, king d6. g5, b5, g4, with both queens. King c5, king g6, b4, king f7, king d6. King c5, king c5, king g6, b4, king f7, king d6, g5. Yeah, we need to catch. If you want to catch, we need to catch now. Okay, what if just play king c? Okay, king c5, king g6, b4, king f7. b5. Ah, that's it. b5, king e7, king c6, king d8, king b7, g5, king a7, g4, and we give a check. Ha! That's it, I think. Actually, we can. No, cannot. And check. Okay, so. And yeah, we just move whatever we want. King a7, king a8, both are fine probably. A8 is the same, good. Because it goes with the check. Wow. That was amazing. Another amazing one actually. So this one is probably king b1 and then go to that way. King b1, king e5, king a2, king d5, king a3, king c4, yeah. Okay, wow. What's this? Oh my god, what's this? So black is queening. Oh, this is beautiful. Show g5 first. Because of the checkmates that he need to take, and we win the queen, and then we catch the pawn. Wow. That was amazing. So we can queen and get and keep the pawn, because he cannot take d6 pawn because we will give a check. The back rank can win this queen. So probably you need to play e7 check, king d7, king f6, d2, king f7, d1 check, new queen. Ah, but actually he's forced to take because no other squares to move, and then we win the check in the end. What's this? This is equal. Ah, because king e8, and we need to give sacrifice because the other way king queen is too early. Okay, 1 moment. So we need to go with the king first. No, sorry, this is a draw. I know, start with the rook, because now if he goes there, now we go for the checkmate. Oh, okay. Smart. Now that works, which I thought in the beginning. Wow. What's this? This is a draw. Black to move. Okay, whatever moves, it's draw. Same. You can start with the pawn or with the king. Black to play. So probably starting bishop h2 check, king h1, the knight takes f2 checkmate, king f1, then queen g3, If he takes, the knight takes. That's a checkmate. Okay, but he can take the knight with the pawn actually. That's unfortunate. Okay, no. So bishop check, king f1, then knight e3 check, pawn takes. No, so knight g3 check, pawn takes, knight e3 check, king f2, queen g3 checkmate. Okay, this is the go way. Yeah, checkmates are there. White to move. So how to give a checkmate in 3 moves, white to move. So how to checkmate here? Oh, this is beautiful actually. King g4. Capture, and then comes the checkmate. This is beautiful actually. Queen sacrifice and then go for the checkmate with the pawn. Knight is pinned. Yeah, I was looking for the queen sacrifice, queen takes d7, rook takes d7, rook b8 check, bishop d8, and maybe there bishop f6 just continue. Ooh, and there's no way to stop it. Wow. Wow, beautiful. Now it's a back rank mate. I would place something like bishop rook b5, but then queen takes f2 check, king h3, no more checks. This back rank is weak. Yeah, that should be good. Wow, what's going on here? One moment. Pawn goes here and one pawn goes. Okay, black to play. Okay, so black to play and make the draw. Because I was thinking, okay, white can just make the draw very easily, but with black it's much more challenging, maybe. Which not that this take here. This take here. No, we can just come. Ah, sorry, we cannot come. Ah, there will be no checks. No, this is just bad. Okay, no. Ah, okay, so just this is a draw then. Let's go back and see again. So king f4 and then king g7, that's the challenging one. Then f5, king takes h7, king e3, king g7, f4, h7, f3, h8, f2, queen h1, king e2. white to play? White to play and win. Okay, this king is, the black king is really limited, so I can imagine this would win somehow. Okay, probably queen c3 because it's sitting in check. No, it's not sitting in check, but he cannot give a check, and that's I think half success because we are ready to go to g7 if he allows it. So he need to control the g7. So we also need to control the c8. c8 square to not allow queen c8. So we can play like queen b7. Then queen c4, king g8, king, queen d4, king h8, king d4, king g8, queen d5, king. No, not anymore. The queen d8 is a checkmate. Well, let's go back. Ah, yeah, so because queen c4 you can play actually king f8, there is no g7 because that's not a check. The queen c5 check, king g8 goes back. Ooh, no, so it looks like it's just Schutzwang after queen a1, yeah, because we need to both defend the a8 square and the g7 square, and he cannot defend both of them. Wow. Mate in 3, 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's 10. No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so queen g6 check. Now, and then bishop takes e6, because knight, and then, because it's the pin, the d5 balance pin, so this is a checkmate when you capture. Wow. Okay. Black to play again. If we can take on e4, that would be a checkmate. The queen defends it. So what if we just try to remove it? Some smart ways. Queen, okay, queen d8, yeah, because I was thinking queen d7, that captures the check, so that's surely not good. Queen d8. Need to protect the e4. You need to so plays like maybe queen c2, then queen d1, and then he cannot defend anymore. If queen e2, then also queen d1, and he cannot defend it anymore. Wow. Checkmate, okay. Okay, so it's need to look a little bit further. He can protect. Wow, I did not see that. Check. Still captures, okay. Wow. Wow, this looks like checkmate somehow. There's so many pieces around the king. And so little number of defenders. So small number of defenders. And knight takes g3 if takes, then queen f6 checkmate. So that would be good if it would work. Probably need to look these aggressive moves like queen f6. Pawn takes f6. Ooh, no, queen g6 actually. Wow. Oh, queen g6. Actually, the only question is what if rook g8, then queen takes h7. Oh, wow. Ha! So beautiful. Good note. Wow, white to move. I think g4 should be no. G4, king e6, king d2, king f7, king e4. Yeah. We shouldn't go to f4 because then king g6, but we just go forward. Wow, this is a draw. Probably this should be some kind of stalemate. Or not, or what's this? I was first looking for some stalemate like king to a5 and then b4, b5, but still the king can still go to b4. Those pawns are running quickly. We can get maybe a pass pawn also like a5, a6, but that looks just so slow. Oh no, the bishop goes to a5 and then we play pawn b4 and then there is no way to go. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Look, this is a stalemate. Wow. Okay, another stalemate probably. Because the a-pawn will be just too strong for black, so we need to... Should play maybe 8-6. 8-6. If he plays f4, we take it. King takes a6. King f5, king b5, king takes f6. a5. King g7, a4, king takes a7, a3, king, we queen in the center, so he cannot play f4. He should take it, yeah, if f4 then... King f4, king a6. So if f4, then king f4, king a6, king f5, king b5, king f6, a5, king g7, a4, king a7, a3, king g8, a2, h1, 7, a8, queen, h8, queen. Okay, so he's forced to take a moment. Oops, moment, let's go back. So h5 again. Now then we play f4, and then again we go for this kind of stalemate stuff. Okay, guys. Wow, it looks like I made this ready. Wonderful, all this puzzles. Okay. Yeah, we'll come back later. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please put into practice, use it in your games, and win with nice combinations. Okay, bye-bye.